Hello everyone on the taxation talk. In this video, we are going to discuss about the concept of grossing up. Concept of grossing up is used at the time of deduction of TDS. In this video, we are going to discuss that what exactly the concept is this, in what situation it is used, and how we can calculate the TDS when the concept of grossing up is used. I am hereby explaining this with the help of an example. So suppose Mr. A is a person who has taken a services of fees for technical services uh, from another person, Mr. B, and for that fees for technical services, Mr. A is required to make the payment of INR 1 lakh rupees to Mr. B, and Mr. A has checked out the provisions of the Income Tax Act, and according to that the effective tax rate for the TDS purpose is 10%. So Mr. A is required to deduct TDS of 10% on the INR 1 lakh rupees. So when Mr. A deduct the TDS of 10%, that is rupees 10,000 rupees from the INR 1 lakh rupees, then Mr. A will receive the 90,000 rupees, that is 1 lakh minus 10,000 equal 90,000. So Mr. A will be in receipt of rupees 90,000 only. But as per the contract, Mr. A should be in receipt of INR 1 lakh rupees. Means Mr. A should get the amount 1 lakh rupees, that should be net of taxes. Means after deducting all the taxes, Mr. A should get the amount 1 lakh rupees. So 1 lakh rupees is the amount which should be net of the taxes. So Mr. A is not required to deduct the TDS on the 1 lakh rupees, but he should deduct the amount of TDS on the amount that should be more than 1 lakh rupees, because Mr. A has cost the amount of not only 1 lakh rupees but also the amount of TDS for this fees for the technical services. So in the above scenario, we are required to apply the concept of grossing up as per section 195A. So in the given particular situation, rupees 1 lakh rupees shall be considered as payment net of the taxes. So how we are going to calculate the amount? Let's see. So in that situation, TDS shall be calculated as the amount of payment, that is 1 lakh rupees. This 1 lakh rupees is net of taxes, means that amount is 90%, 100% minus 10% TDS rate. So that amount 1 lakh rupees is 90% amount. So when we divide 1 lakh rupees by this 90%, we get the amount on which we are required to deduct the TDS. And after that, we will multiply that amount with the TDS rate, that is 10% in our case. So after calculating this, we get the TDS amount of INR 11,111 rupees. So I hope I'm able to explain you this concept. Thank you.